Okay, so let's discuss few other applications of compound interest. So basically compound interest is actually the interest which is charged on the interest. So it has many applications. For example, first one is growth. Like in case of the population problems. So we know that if the population of this year is 1 lakh, then in the next year if the 10% growth is there, the population will increase by 10%. So in the next year the population becomes 1 lakh 10,000. Similarly, if growth rate is 10,000 is 10%, then in the next year it will again increase by 10%, that is 1 lakh 10,000 plus 10% of 1 lakh 10,000, that is 11,000. So like this population is increasing, or we can say population is compounding. So if we want to say that value, let present population equals to P and rate of growth is suppose R% per annum or R% per month, whatever we can consider, whatever is written here, that we will take as N. So population after n years or n period, whatever is period, will be this P into 1 plus R upon 100 to the power n, where n is number of years. Okay, now this growth formula we can use for the growth of bacteria also. Suppose the bacteria are increasing 10% per minute. So here it will convert, it will be, n will be number of minutes and rate will be 10% per minute. So whatever is the unit of this rate per annum, so here n will be year. If it is per hour, then n will be here hour. If it is per 6 months, so n here will be per 6 months. Then one more application of this compound interest is depreciation. Depreciation means decrease in cost, or we can say decrease in value. So as we all know that any vehicle or any machinery, whenever we purchase, its value always used to decrease. So it is decreasing at a uniform rate per year. For example, if I take let original cost is equals to rupees P and suppose rate of depreciation equal to R% per annum, then value after n years will be how much? P into 1, and here we will use minus sign. Why we are using the minus sign? Because the value is decreasing after every year. So instead of plus sign, if it is increasing, then we will use the plus sign, and since it is decreasing, so we are using here as 1 minus R upon 100 to the power n. So this will be the value after n years. So in that case we are calculating the compound interest. Here we will calculate the depreciation. So if we wish to calculate the depreciation, then it will be this value it will be original value minus value after n years. So this is how you can calculate the depreciation, original value minus value after n years. Suppose if you purchase a machinery, let's see one example. Okay. Okay, let's see few examples of this in the form of questions. Okay, 3D. So in question number 1, the cost of machine is supposed to depreciate each year. So rate of depreciation is given. Rate of depreciation is 12% per year of its value at the, if machine is valued at rupees 44,000, so we can take original value equal to rupees 44,000 at 2008. In the year 2008, it is 44,000 at the beginning. So find its value at the end of 2009. So at end of 2009, that means whole year of 2009 and whole year of 2008, it will make n is equals to 2 years. Okay, whole year of it is at the beginning. So whole year of 2008 1 year and whole year of 2009 n will be 2. So what will be the value? Value will be 44,000 1 minus 12 upon 100 square. Okay, because it is depreciating, so we have used the minus sign, and time is 2 years. So it is 44,000 into 22 upon 25 whole square. So let's calculate it. Okay, so what we will get? It will be 34,073 rupees and 60 paisa. So that will be the value of machine at the end of 2009. Then in second part it is asked at the beginning of 2007. At beginning of 2007. So at the beginning of 2008, at beginning of 2008 will be equal to at end of 2007, is it? And it will be 44,000. So that was the value. So we have to calculate the value at beginning of 2007. So let value is equals to x. So in that case, what we will do? We will take x equal to, that was the value, okay, so this was the value 44,000 equal to x into 1 minus 12 upon 100. Okay, so this is the value at the beginning of 2007, and it becomes the value at the beginning of 2008. So that means whole 1 year we will take. So when we simplify it, we will get 22x upon 25. So after solving it, what we will get? We will get here x equal to 25,000, 44,000 into 25 upon 22. That is rupees 50,000. Okay, so this was the value of the machine at the beginning of 2007. It is depreciated by 12% and it becomes 44,000 at the end of 2007 or at the beginning of 2008. So here we can use the concept of depreciation in these kind of problems.